Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon recording from the test server of more Wonderverse, episode 38. I finally did get an alert team here, so we're gonna give it a shot. So Rok Var is part of the team, and he is streaming this. Although, just so I don't get confused, I did mute it. But if you want to see a different view of this, I will link to that when that is up and running. So we're purposely going with 2 DPS. Usually for alerts, like the first run, it's kind of nice to go 1-1-1-1. But one of the things I want to test with this alert is I would like it to be more role flexible than VMF in the previous one. So like I think the way alerts should be is it should be role flexible for a regular run, and then enforce roles for like certain feats.
Thank you for coming with me to investigate.
So this kind of looks like Hall of Hades.
I only hope Queen Diana is You won't stop me.
And this is also not my live build, so I'm gonna have to get used to it. And I am trying out this lasso.
What I do now, I do for you. When my task is done, you will thank me.
Whoa, is this the first boss already, right off the bat?
Own your actions, you coward. I brought you down.
These guys. Okay, the lasso is pretty fast. As far as ads go, at least. Well, the unrealistic thing about this is when I was testing it before, I brought it all the way up to 200. Obviously, it's not going to be like this for a long time when we're live. What I'm doing is I'm seeing if it could be a potential replacement for fires in Gulf. Normally, how I would set this up is I would combo Engulf into Backdraft, which does heal me.
Is similar across all worlds. We must disrupt the spell at its source.
Which way are we going? Let's go this way. What is this? It's hard to tell when something is supposed to be interacted with. Okay, we're gonna go where the reds are.
For truth and justice.
I don't have the consumable stun here, so I'm gonna have to play it a little bit more defensively. Something different about my build here also is, since this is a first run of the alert, is I'm actually wearing like a raid level armor just to be safe. Normally for alerts, I'm not full tank, because full tank for an alert normally is overkill. Because the game is scaled for us to be in raids as a mixed role group. And for tanks, since our main stat is like something incoming, if you go full tank for an alert, you're generally way over geared. But I do like to do that just for the first run, just to get a feel for it.
Athena, guide my hand.
So as far as direction, the lasso with artifact does act like an engulf or a frontal pull, frontal multi-pull. Okay, restore center stature with correct weapons. The correct weapons. Well, that doesn't look like something we have to do in battle. Magical ward is vulnerable. Okay, that probably opened up the other side. Nope, it didn't open up Nubia's door. Oh, we just gotta follow the ads. It's kind of hard to tell if the lasso is healing me or not. Because again, this is an alert level, so the incoming damage is not that high. My combo into backdraft will usually heal most alert damage from ads. And then of course Kimm is doing actual healing. What do we do with these? Yeah, so the lasso is likely doing nothing. But in a raid it should have some pretty good impact because tanks actually do take damage in a raid. And then if you have like 7 other people bashing on the ads that you have wrapped up, those are all supposed to contribute to the healing. So in an alert, I'm likely better off with the classic tank loadout, because while this is a good like frontal pull replacement, it is taking an artifact slot that could be swapped in with something a bit more useful. A lot of stuff to interact with here.
Choose wisely.
Now, this alert does have more ads than normal, but they don't seem to be doing like more damage. Because usually you would see like maybe 3 or 4 at a time, but it looks like we're getting like 8. Okay, we got some Greek symbols here. Dispel magic lock on door and open it. Okay, so we have an objective to go to here. Some random symbols are lit across the walls.
Well done.
For truth and justice.
Okay, this looks like a boss, so we're gonna fight Flashpoint Wonder Woman.
Queen Diana, you cannot claim to help as you act against us. Explain yourself.
Atlantis is a threat that boiled over in my world. I cannot allow it to boil over here.
I will not allow an attack on innocent Atlanteans.
I knew you would think it wise to interfere, but it is too late. I have sent ahead my personal guard, and you will not get past me.
Okay, circular room. Let me try her over here. So yeah, here you see the lasso doesn't really pull the boss. It just acts as a regular aggro. You know, since this is the first time, I don't know if she has ads or not. But if she did have ads, if she didn't have ads, I would switch the artifact out. Ooh, okay, she's got reflect. Use weapon rack. Oh, so she could disarm you. And it disarms your loadouts too. I kind of think that should only do the weapon. Oh, and she's also got the multi-pull. Let's see. Let's get her away. We got a block on that. It's too bad the block doesn't work when a Mazo does that. Because that's annoying. There's like no defense against it. Okay, so they've got messages on the skulls. Which they should really go into old content and do that. You know, tell people to block. Oh, it's going to be hard for the tank to do this. She is popping that reflect a lot. Okay, they do let you block at least. She doesn't really give you like a big window to attack her, because she's doing like one special attack after another. And that reflect does hold for a while. You see, like right after that, she does like the spin, and then now she's gonna go into reflect. That's a constant issue with this game, I think. Like where the boss is kind of relentless, and that just makes like the battle drag on. I'm gonna see if I could counter the other moves that other than the reflect, because I know that's gonna one-shot me if I attack. But I'm gonna see if I could battle through this. I mean, that didn't wrap me up. Okay, so this you have to block for.
This is the price of battle.
Or I could pop like a shield just to keep aggro up. Alright, let me pop my supercharge and see if I can just battle through it. Okay, so that is healing me back enough. Yeah, she is spamming. Okay, so this is a different phase. 25%, she's doing a new skull attack. That's probably a one-shot. Whoa, okay, now we have ads. Yeah, this is the way battle should be. They should get harder at the end. Okay, so now she's doing this. Is it gonna warn us about the statues again? Whoops. Okay, at least I didn't get penalized for that. Okay, the weapon thing is a little bit annoying. I think they should let you have powers. Where'd she go?
I had hoped to give the Council this last reserve of source power. Tragic that I must use it to escape my own sisters instead.
So far, nothing exciting in the loot options. We're not getting any base items. Atlantis Bridge.
Pursue her. Bombshell Diana was on a mission in Atlantis and should be able to help you. I must inform the rest of the council of this mission. Whoa, this looks really different. And we're swimming.
You're a sight for sore eyes. If you want to know who you can punch, the answer is everyone. The mirror of this world, real swell gal. was helping gather source.
Oh, this doesn't look like a straight line.
Creatures attacked. Then the police were attacked. Then Queen
They
Diana
open up
took
all
over,
of Atlantis?
And then Poseidon arrived, and now they're duking it out.
That's kind of crazy. I think we should just follow the bridge, maybe? Or is it going to end? No. Fight through the battle to Poseidon and Queen Diana. Okay, we are able to go forward.
Once too many.
There are a lot of red dots to the left and right. But it's a good thing it seems like we're supposed to be on the bridge. I think this is one of those cases where, like, if you read the feat list, there might be a reason to go down there. Actually, it looks like there's a barrier. So that could also just be decoration. Because there are instances where you can't get to the opposing NPCs. unless of course you glitch off the map. Okay, let's just follow Wonder Woman. And we've got Poseidon and Flashpoint Wonder Woman.
Brought you and your source fragments to me. The seas will surge once more with Poseidon's might.
They're all wet, Poseidon.
The seas will wash over your grave. I lift up the sea.
What's the story? Dazzling water.
You obey my every whim. Rise, waters of the abyss. A teardrop in the ocean. You, mortal.
Let me see if he's counterable. Because if he's consistent with the Olympus gods, I probably won't be able to counter him. Dispel water soldiers before they can fully awaken. Alright. Oh, that is going to be tough to get to. Because first of all, we're slowed by water, and it's a pretty large circle.
Waters of the ocean. Protect me.
Okay, well, I countered him there. Let me see if I can get these guys. Where are the water cylinders? Okay, let me try to get this one. Okay, at least we could repair. Let's see, should I have anything different? Lasso actually seemed to help in there. If you notice, it's not just going conal. It is wrapping around like... So we're back here. Okay, so the lasso does seem to help. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to put Engulf on. And see if it does the same thing. See if I could replicate what I just did with the lasso. Where are my other artifacts? Okay, I want this one. And I'm going to try the center so I could grab the adds. Typically the two spots you should try if you're a tank in content for the first time, you try against a wall first because that eliminates 50% of like any 360 attack on your team. But if there are adds spawning in different locations, you might want to be in the center. As well as if there are things around that need to be interacted with. So I'm going to try this one from the center. So yeah, he is counterable, and I think I'm supposed to avoid those purple circles. Okay, yeah, there are interaction points all around us. So in this case, it is better to be in the center, and then the team should be probably spread out. Now, there is also something incorrect about my build here. Okay, when he's doing that channeled attack, I think I should be able to interrupt him. It kind of sucks that they don't let me do that. Oh no, there's something in here that's draining my power. That's what it is. But also, I am not built correctly because I do find my power meter going down sometimes. Whereas it doesn't happen like that on live. There's no way I can get to those. It's really hard to get out of that when I'm when I'm swimming. Let me ground myself. Yeah, I'm having trouble rolling out of that. See, when he does that, we should be able to counter him. It's just cheap that we can't. Because like we're conditioned to looking for those animation poses, and it's just inconsistent. Like, whenever there's some kind of channeled attack with the staff like that, it should be a counter. See, like that is consistent with yeah, this is the part. Okay, I gotta see what the damage looks like if I try to block through that. So it should be right after that. Okay, he's not facing me, and yep, we can't counter it.
Those rings of water will blow up flames.
Protect their master.
Okay, so it's a little bit better to block through that, but you do need someone healing you. Or have a soda ready. Like, I also think anytime you have to soda through an attack, it's kind of like against user experience.
Enough. Take the fragments. Hades and Zeus will rise while I sink. I must find another way to keep up with my brothers.
What's there to keep up with? Oceans, earthquakes, horses? You're tops.
Sweet child. Have you not wondered why the source fragments fall upon such god-touched locations? The sphere of the gods, our source of power, is crumbling, and the mortal world will follow.
Nothing crumbles on my watch. I'm Wonder Woman, and we've got a whole council.
Oh, is that the end?
We'll sort this out. You'll see.
That's kind of always surprising. But I would say that's probably fair. That's what you'd run into the first time in an alert. And we did this without a controller, so it should be interesting to see how it is with no healer. That would be the true test, because VMF was like healer heavy.
The truth is that it takes all of my strength to simply maintain my shores.
Alright, so I'll cut this off here, and then if we get some other footage going on, I'll put that in another video. But as I mentioned before, check out the links below. I'll get Rok Var's footage in here as well, linked up. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching.